You are being watched, not by a person, not by a government agent hiding in a dark room, not even by a camera. You are being watched by mathematics. Invisible systems quietly observe billions of human decisions every second. What you buy, where you walk, how long you pause, what captures your attention, what makes you anxious, what makes you spend money. Modern civilization no longer runs purely on human instinct. It runs on prediction, and prediction is powered by mathematics. Every day, people move through systems they barely notice. Airports, supermarkets, road networks, social media feeds, banking systems, streaming platforms, traffic lights, supply chains. At first glance, these systems appear random, chaotic, natural. But beneath the surface exists another world entirely. A hidden architecture built from algorithms, behavioral psychology, probability models, and predictive equations. An invisible blueprint quietly shaping modern human life. And most people never see it. The modern supermarket is one of the clearest examples of this hidden system. You walk through automatic doors believing you are making independent choices. You believe you are simply buying food. But the moment you enter the building, the system begins calculating you. Your speed, your direction, your attention span, your probability of spending money. The first area inside a supermarket is known as the decompression zone. This is the transition space between the outside world and the controlled environment of the store. Your brain needs time to adjust. Lighting changes, temperature changes, music changes, spatial awareness changes. Retail designers understand that the human brain becomes psychologically vulnerable during transitions. So the entrance is carefully engineered to reduce resistance and create calmness. This is why flowers, fruit, warm lighting, and open space are often positioned near entrances. It feels welcoming, but it is also strategic. The system is preparing your brain for consumption. Nothing inside a supermarket is accidental. Not the music, not the shelf height, not the colours, not even the smell of fresh bread. Many stores intentionally release bakery scents into surrounding areas because smell directly influences emotional behaviour and memory. A customer exposed to comforting smells becomes statistically more likely to spend money. Human beings believe they make rational decisions, but behavioural mathematics shows that emotion controls far more than logic ever will. Even the position of products follows psychological engineering. Essential items like milk and eggs are rarely placed near entrances. Instead, they are usually positioned at the back of the store. Why? Because supermarkets do not optimize for convenience. They optimize for exposure. To reach a single necessary item, customers must travel through carefully designed pathways filled with opportunities for impulse spending. Every extra second spent inside the system increases revenue probability. The longer you stay, the more likely you are to buy something you never intended to purchase. This is not guesswork. It is statistical modelling. Supermarkets analyse customer movement the same way physicists analyse particles inside fluid systems. Crowds behave in surprisingly predictable ways. When enough humans occupy a space, individual behaviour begins dissolving into collective motion patterns. People unconsciously follow visual momentum, spatial pressure, flow direction, environmental cues. In high-density environments, humans begin behaving almost identically to liquids flowing through pipes. This field of study is known as crowd dynamics. And it influences far more than shopping. Airports use it, Train stations use it, stadiums use it, theme parks use it. Entire cities are designed around it. Modern airports are among the most mathematically engineered spaces on Earth. Millions of people move through airports every day. If movement becomes unpredictable, the entire system fails. So airports simulate human behaviour long before construction ever begins. Engineers study walking speed, queue formation, congestion points, stress response, and directional flow. Every hallway width, every security checkpoint, every gate position, calculated. Even the placement of restaurants and digital screens is carefully designed to manage emotional behaviour during travel stress. Because anxious humans make irrational decisions, and irrational behaviour creates instability inside systems. Civilization increasingly depends on stability, but stability itself is fragile. One small disruption inside a tightly connected system can create enormous consequences. This is known as cascading failure. A single delayed shipment can affect factories across multiple countries. One blocked shipping route can disrupt global supply chains. One software error can collapse financial systems within minutes. Modern civilization is deeply interconnected, which means modern civilization is also deeply vulnerable. Financial markets are another invisible machine shaping human behavior. Most people think markets are controlled by human intelligence, but much of modern trading is now dominated by algorithms operating faster than human thought itself. High-frequency trading systems buy and sell assets in milliseconds, not seconds, milliseconds. These algorithms scan enormous amounts of data continuously, searching for microscopic opportunities invisible to ordinary people. Entire fortunes now move through systems too fast for human comprehension. And the mathematics behind these systems can create both unimaginable wealth and catastrophic collapse. The global economy itself behaves almost like a living organism. Interest rates rise, consumer confidence falls, energy prices increase, debt expands, housing becomes unstable. Pressure builds inside the structure, just like stress building inside a bridge before collapse. Most economic disasters do not happen instantly. They happen gradually, until suddenly. The terrifying reality is that many modern systems are so large and complex that nobody fully understands all of their consequences anymore. Not governments, not corporations, not economists. Human civilization has built systems beyond human-scale understanding, and artificial intelligence is accelerating this transformation even further. Today, algorithms already predict what videos people watch, what products they buy, what music they enjoy, what routes they drive, what advertisements they click, and how long they remain emotionally engaged with content. Human attention has become one of the most valuable commodities on Earth. Social media platforms study attention like scientists studying energy. Every pause, every swipe, every hesitation, every emotional reaction, measured. Because the longer a platform controls your attention, the more valuable you become. Modern digital systems are not competing for your money first. They are competing for your focus. And focus is controlled through behavioral prediction. Recommendation algorithms now shape culture itself. What becomes popular, what trends globally, what conversations dominate society. Increasingly, algorithms determine what humans see before humans decide what they think. And the more data systems collect, the more accurate prediction becomes. But prediction creates another problem. When systems become too good at predicting human behavior, they also become extremely powerful at influencing it. This creates a feedback loop. Algorithms learn human behaviour, then shape human behaviour, then learn from the behaviour they helped create. The system evolves continuously, invisible, silent, constant. And because these systems operate gradually, most people never notice them changing the structure of daily life. The most effective systems are the ones that feel natural. Traffic systems feel natural. Streaming recommendations feel natural. Notifications feel natural. Advertisements feel natural. But behind every digital interaction exists mathematics, calculating probability in real time. Probability of clicking, probability of spending, probability of remaining engaged, probability of returning tomorrow. Civilization itself is becoming increasingly predictive, and prediction changes power, because throughout history, power belonged to people who controlled land, armies, or resources. But the future may belong to those who control information and behavioral prediction, those who understand the invisible systems shaping humanity, those who understand the blueprint. The strange truth is that most human beings spend their entire lives inside systems they never consciously see. Invisible architecture shapes movement. Invisible mathematics shapes decisions. Invisible algorithms shape behavior. The systems controlling civilization are becoming larger, smarter, and more connected every year. And yet most people continue moving through them without ever asking why the world behaves the way it does. Why crowds move the way they move. Why economies rise and collapse. Why attention feels impossible to escape. Why modern life feels increasingly engineered. Maybe that feeling is not paranoia. Maybe it is pattern recognition. Because beneath the surface of modern civilization exists an invisible layer of mathematics, quietly directing the structure of human life itself. A hidden blueprint running beneath reality. And once you begin seeing the system, you start seeing it everywhere. This is the blueprint space, invisible mathematics, real-world consequences.